Okay, let's picture this. It's, say, Saturday morning, maybe 11. You're home alone, small living room. And it's quiet, but not in a good way, you know? It feels heavy. Because the last day or so has just been one hit after another. Small things, but they add up. A harsh critique at work, maybe a customer complaint that really got under your skin. Then, like, a stupid traffic fine. Even the milk's gone bad. Just, ugh. And then the social stuff piles on, too. A friend implies you haven't been caring enough. And the final straw? Someone you really wanted to see cancels dinner. And the excuse. It just sounds paper thin. Really unconvincing.
Right. And you try, don't you? You try to keep these things separate in your head. You know, work is work, friends are friends, money stuff is different from relationship angst.
Exactly. But in that moment, maybe slumped on the sofa, the light feels gray. Those separate threads, they just tangle.
They absolutely do. They weave together into this one huge crushing idea.
Yeah, this feeling that washes over you. I'm not good enough. I'm, like, ugly inside. I'm going to end up alone, unhappy, totally mediocre.
And the conviction feels so real, so absolute. It feels heavier than you are.
You literally curl up. Maybe a tear hits the sofa cushion and just vanishes.
Mm.
Okay, let's unpack this. How do you even begin to climb out of that? Where's the philosophical lever?
Well, that exact moment, that feeling of being physically crushed by your own thoughts, that demands action. An external response. Staying put in that room, stewing in it, that's like psychological quicksand.
Right.
The real pitfall there is believing that your own tiny individual world of hurt is somehow the measure of everything. So our mission here in this deep dive is to sort of follow that desperate urge to escape, grabbing the jacket, running downstairs, and seeing what happens when you hit that radical indifference. That's the covert philosophy lesson. What's fascinating here is the cure isn't more navel-gazing, is it? It's often the opposite. It's that sudden, maybe shocking realization of your own, well, relative unimportance in the grand scheme of things.
So that impulse to just get out is key.
Totally instinctive.
You grab your jacket, you're downstairs, and you just head straight for the nearest bit of green,
Yeah.
the park.
Yes. And escape from those four walls that were acting like an echo chamber for your pain, amplifying everything.
And the park itself, it's kind of perfect, isn't it? Maybe it has those classic features, an inner path, an outer path, a fountain, maybe some forgotten statue.
Laid out ages ago by some enlightened town planner, perhaps. And it's genius, its therapeutic quality, it knows absolutely nothing about you.
It's completely ignorant.
Blissfully ignorant. It hasn't got a clue about your job, your messy love life, whether you paid that fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, it couldn't care less if you're alive or dead in that moment.
And that's the thing, that indifference, it isn't crushing like the earlier feeling.
Yeah.
It's soothing.
Precisely. It's instantly calming because it removes that intense pressure, the pressure of constantly measuring yourself, of that narrative of personal failure.
You're just there. No need to explain or justify.
Exactly. You're released.
And you start to notice things, right? You anchor yourself in the physical reality. You see a big old oak tree sitting there, maybe it's been there 150 years, patient. And you realize its concerns are so different from yours.
Think about that shift in perspective. That tree, it's busy.
Right.
Pulling nutrients up from deep down, managing its leaves season after season, providing a home for birds, a playground for squirrels.
Yeah, it's got its own world going on.
Completely. It's sheer quiet endurance. It has zero bandwidth for your work drama or that canceled dinner. It just is. And there's resilience in that.
But it's not just the tree, is it? The park is full of other people, too, other lives happening.
Oh, absolutely. It's teeming with human indifference as well, in a way. We're surrounded by millions of parallel stories we know nothing about.
We forget that so easily when we're stuck in our own heads.
We do. If we connect this to the bigger picture, look around. You might see someone in hospital scrubs taking a quick coffee break. Are they worried about your parking ticket? Probably not. They might be coming off a shift dealing with, well, who knows, maybe fixing catheters on the children's ward, or sitting with someone elderly at the end of their life.
Puts things in perspective.
Their scale of concern, their daily reality, it just dwarfs our temporary upsets, and yet they're just there, existing alongside us.
And then you hear maybe the sound of pure, unthinking joy. Little kid shrieking, playing tag with their dad.
Yeah. That raw sound, it's not about achieving anything, it's just life.
That kid in that scream is exercising something really fundamental, isn't he? Love, feeling safe, having a home.
Exactly. And that sound, that simple joy, it grounds you. It reminds you that these deep, basic goods exist, totally untouched by whatever email upset you this morning.
So we've got the natural world, other people's dramas.
And then we need to zoom out even further. Look up. Think about the mechanical, the massive systems humming around us.
Overhead, maybe you see planes. Big jets lining up for landing, coming back from, I don't know, Singapore, Madrid.
Huge metal tubes carrying hundreds of people, vast amounts of logistics, capital.
Totally oblivious to me sitting on this park bench having an existential moment.
Completely. Here's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
You might also notice the pylons, those big silent towers marching across the landscape.
The power lines.
Bringing electricity from who knows where, maybe a power station miles away on the coast.
Just so we can dry our hair or play video games.
Mundane things, but powered by this immense, uncomplaining infrastructure, and this whole collection, the ancient tree, the person in scrubs, the pylon, the joyful kid that's us.
Our species.
Our strange, extraordinary, sometimes ridiculous species. In all our glory, complexity, and yes, our mundanity. You use the word pathetic in the outline. Explain that again.
Yes. Pathetic. It means that sudden drop from the grand, the sublime, to the ordinary or trivial. We build these incredible systems, we care for the dying, we write poetry, and then we use that same complex brain to tie ourselves in knots over a canceled coffee date or spoiled milk.
Right. The park shows you both sides at once. The vastness and the smallness, the extraordinary and the everyday, that jarring kind of beautiful contrast.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah.
But here's a potential pushback.
Yeah.
Seeing all this indifference, the tree, the planes, the pylons, isn't there a danger that feeling comforted by it just leads to passivity?
That's a crucial question.
Like, shouldn't realizing how small my problems are make me want to tackle them harder, fix the work thing,
Right.
confront the friend? Isn't this just encouraging me to give up?
It's not about giving up caring. Not at all. It's more like a stoic reframing. It's about adjusting perspective.
How so?
It's not saying don't care about your job or don't care about your friendships. It's saying stop insisting that your personal temporary feelings about these things are the ultimate measure of reality or cosmic justice.
It's about control.
Exactly.
Right.
Recognizing what's truly outside your control. The weather, other people's hidden motives, the sheer age of that oak tree. The relief isn't apathy. It's letting go of the ego's desperate need to make everything about us and its success or failure.
The world keeps turning, even if my little corner feels messed up right now.
Precisely. The world is okay, even if I am not okay in this specific moment.
So, taking in all this, the scale of the tree, the quiet heroism of the hospital worker, the resilience of the infrastructure, the ego, that loud I that was weeping on the sofa, it starts to shrink a bit.
It does. The volume gets turned down.
Yeah.
Suddenly, it feels less catastrophically important that you might be feeling like a wretch today.
Or that someone let you down.
Right. Because heavens, who knows what they're carrying, what burdens they have that we can't even imagine.
You stop taking it all so personally.
Yes. You allow yourself to dissolve just a little into that wider reality. Your personal story isn't the only story anymore.
And you realize you're part of it all. You're connected to the trees, the clouds, maybe even that pigeon pecking at a dropped crust.
And the little boy now getting a big hug from his dad.
Your own fate feels less tight
Oh.
because you've rejoined the bigger picture.
Which brings us to the quiet wisdom these things offer. None of them are giving you a lecture, obviously.
No formal theory of existence from the oak tree.
Huh. No. But together, they whisper one. They offer a kind of blueprint for living less. No, well, less intimately suffocated by yourself.
So what is that core message? What are those whispered directives that help us find balance again?
Well, the oak, the clouds, the contrails from the plains, they seem to share this silent perspective on things like achievement, success, love, power. And very quietly, they suggest some pretty radical things, therapeutically speaking.
Like what?
Like, matter a little less, forget a bit more, open your heart maybe. Let go of those resentments you're clutching. Surrender that need to control everything.
That's the key, isn't it? Finding that stillness,
Right.
quieting the clamor of the eye.
That's a great way to put it. That internal voice, that anxious ego insisting that every little thing, the cancellation, the fine, has to mean something huge and profound about your fundamental worth.
We need to stop listening so intently to that voice.
I really do. We need to learn to wear our fate more lightly. Look, maybe we will end up alone sometimes. Maybe we'll act foolishly. Maybe we'll feel sad. Yes. But the park, in its vast indifference, seems to whisper, And maybe none of that matters quite as much as you think it does right now.
Because we're just a small part of this huge, ongoing, enduring thing.
Exactly. A temporary, maybe beautiful, but definitely small part.
This whole shift, then, it's moving from feeling isolated, exiled inside your own head.
Back to a sense of reunion, rejoining the ocean of existence, as cheesy as that might sound.
No, it makes sense.
This raises an important question. If the world, the universe, doesn't actually need anything specific from your individual life for its processes to keep going,
Yeah.
doesn't that incredible indifference actually free you? Free you to just be without that constant crushing pressure to prove you deserve your space.
Wow. Yeah, that's a powerful thought. It offers huge freedom. And once you feel that lightness, once that philosophical switch flips, you kind of realize you'll be okay. You'll cope. So what does this all mean? It means you don't need that external validation quite so desperately anymore, the validation you craved before you walked out the door.
Right.
That new lightness allows for small acts of independence, things that reassert your autonomy, but without needing anyone else's approval.
Like what?
Like maybe deciding, you know what, I'm going to go to the cinema tonight alone.
Hmm.
Or grabbing that drink on the terrace by yourself and actually enjoying it unbothered by the canceled dinner.
Simple actions, but they come from a different place.
Exactly. The walk wasn't just exercise. It was a mental reset, a philosophical reframing.
A necessary one sometimes.
So maybe next time you feel that overwhelm creeping in, that internal story getting too loud and painful, remember the park. Remember that covert philosophy lesson. Ask yourself, what silent perspective on achievement or power or failure might those uncomplaining pylons or that ancient oak tree have for me right now?
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, allow your ego the relief of dissolving just for a little while into that bigger, quieter world.